Okay, so from here, what I'm going to want to do is unmask these things. Let me check how my time is doing. Yeah, we're at 10 minutes, so I think I can do this, and we want to keep these under 15 minutes. So let's clear the mask, let's get it out of solo so we can see that head. What I want to do is, I want to Z-remesh all this so it gives me a better topology, and then I want to bulge it out a little bit so we get some some compound curvature out here, and so these things won't be so visor-like. So to do that, I'm going to come over here to my Z-remesher. I'm going to turn off adaptive. I'm going to set my count to 1 since this thing's about 600 already. So set polygon count to 1. Let's see, let's keep the groups, and let's see what happens with that. Yeah, and that's looking pretty good. Gives me fairly good topology around that. Might be able to go up a little bit, so let's go to, let's set this to say 2, and see what happens. There we go, that's a little bit better. Right, yep. And you can tap Control D a few times just to see how it's going to smooth out, and that's looking pretty good. So yeah, we can do that. And then from here, just to get it up off this nose and maybe do a little bit better adjusting with it, you want to tap K and get the Move Topological brush. Yeah, it looks like a pretty good size. Let's turn symmetry on. Maybe make it a little bit smaller again. Here in the center, let's push the nose up a little bit, and let's make it a little smaller still. There we go. Nope, not too small. Yep, I need to push those up. And then let's pull these guys in just a bit. Looking good there, and then big, and then grab up near the top here, and let's just pull these guys down. Yeah, and then you could keep doing that as much as you want. I'm going to leave it here just for the sake of time. So now let's get that piece bulged out from there. So what I'm going to do is hold down Control Shift with my Select Rect, click on this blue here so it's got those, and then Control A to mask all of those. And then come down here to masking and just get everything back. So Control Shift, click out here to get the other groups back, and then just shrink the mask. So until I see, starting to see some of this edge clear up on there, and then hold down Control and click out here in open space to invert it, and then get here on the side and get my Move tools, draw it out, and just grab it, pull it, hold down Shift, and pull it out some. And you can keep shrinking the mask, or growing it in this case. So let's grow it a few times, and then let's grab here again, pull it out, those to soften out a little bit. Yeah, and that's looking pretty good. And so from here, let's clear the mask, and then now it's just a matter of subdividing it up, or you could dynamesh it however you want to do it to work on it. So let's see what we get here. Control D. Yeah, it looked like it kinked it up a little bit there on the nose. So let's maybe undo. Let's see. Let's take that back. I think that happened when I was doing this with it. So maybe not so much of that. And I can adjust that or smooth it as needed later. So let's do that. Or it might just need a little extra geometry right in here. So let's see. It's actually looking pretty good. Maybe a little bit of smoothing on it to help it out there. Again, so I'm going to Control Shift to get that. Control A to mask it all, Control Shift, click out here to get everything back. Then under here on the masking, let's shrink the mask some, and then Control out here to invert it, and then get Move tool and pull out. Just enough to get some bulging in. Yeah, it's looking a little better. So let's clear the mask. internal polygroups, and Control D a few times to smooth it. Yep, looking good there. If you need to, back here, you can do a little smoothing on here. If it's getting too soft off some of these, say if it's softening up there, here's where you can come down to your deformation and polish, polish by features. Crank that a few times, and then you need to uncheck the circle, and that will crisp things up along some of those edges on there. All right, hope this helps.